I'm talking naked racks here. And when I say naked, I mean not having too much going on. There's a lot going on right now, as you can see, and we'll get into it a little bit. But imagine some trolleys, imagine all the cable systems and stuff like that. It can get overwhelming. Everybody wants that. That's the kind of premium all-in-one. You get the Aries or the Athena with your Rep Fitness rack. That's like the main goal for a lot of people. And of course, because it's such a small footprint, it's extremely versatile, and it's Rep Fitness. So you know it's going to be a premium product and definitely one of the best all-in-ones options out there. I have 93-inch uprights. And already with these 93-inch uprights, I have this drop-in dip attachment. I have these J-cups. I have a pull-up bar. And already I'm moving stuff around all the time, and I struggle to find places to put my drop-in. I can imagine if you went with an 80-inch rack, height-wise, you would probably live to regret that. Especially if you got an Aries or Athena, because that would just cut into your ability to where you put your J-cups and your safety spotter arms. That too, I don't even have safety spotter arms for this yet. I understand it's highly important to have safety spotter arms when you're doing benching, especially working out by myself. J-cups, safety spotter arms, dip attachment, and then you add something like a trolley to the mix, and then you add something like jammer arms to the mix. I mean, it can get pretty cramped pretty quick. This is a good option for me. Let me take my barbell off. This is what you got to live with. You know, you're unloading your plates, you're putting your barbell off and all that stuff when you choose to go power rack. And this drop-in dip attachment, pretty easy. It's lightweight because I'm only dealing with half of the dip attachment right now. Let me move my Nighthawk out of the way. This thing is incredible, by the way. Check out that review. So I have my dip attachment set up now. Obviously, I can work on my dips, increase the volume, increase the tempo. It's a great chest pump, all in all, great upper body movement. So you can do a bunch of dips. I'm waiting on the rest of my Rep Fitness vest. So I'll be able to do some weighted dips that way and weighted pull-ups that way, which will be a lot of fun to incorporate. Something that I neglected for a while was body weight exercises. Now that I have this PR5000, I'm getting back into it, which is awesome. I have two pull-up bars here. They didn't send me the raw steel, the right raw steel one. They sent me the PR4000 raw steel one originally. So then they sent me this black powder coat one. And I just didn't feel like moving it once I got it up there. So I just put two for now. But again, 93-inch upright. I have plenty of height to adjust this up and down if need be. And then I have the cross member. I actually could have went up higher with the cross member. To be honest, I'm thinking about moving my rack over the American flag right there, raising these cross members up and just moving this over and being in the middle of the room, as opposed to off to the side. I got my pull-up. And you can just knock out pull-ups. I'm terrible at pull-ups, but hey, now I don't have an excuse. I can work on them because I have this PR5000. If I want to, I can switch out the bar. And this one's raw steel, so it's got a little bit gritty nature to it. And then I got these. So I don't have the Aries, I don't have the Athena. That's pretty cool that they're making the wall-mounted Aries. For now, this is what I got, some bands. Honestly, don't sleep on bands. There's so many good exercises, and it's such a good form of resistance. One of my favorite ones to do is just a pull. I'm not even as far back as I would be, but a nice single arm pull. You get that good stretch, and the further you go back, obviously, the more tension you get. So having these bands, I'm able to do some exercises. I'm able to do some bicep curls. But with this PR5000, I'm keeping it super minimal. It's naked, and I like it that way because I can focus on a lot of things. Check out my latest video. It's like sometimes it gets too overwhelming having so many things. Having too much going on this rack might be too overwhelming. I mean, obviously having the ability to do cable exercises is cool when you want to. But right now for me, I'm just simplifying everything. I have my barbell and I can do squats from this. I can do bench press, I can do overhead press, incline press, and I can do dips, I can do pull-ups, I can utilize these uprights to do different band exercises. So just keeping this thing naked, it's working for me right now. Maybe in the future you might see the Aries wall mount. I don't know, wall mounted Aries. That thing looks pretty sick. But what I'm telling you is don't get so overwhelmed with the fact that, hey, I need to spend, because I don't even know how much it costs. I think it's like $2,500, maybe even more for just the cable and the weight stack and everything that is the Aries and the Athena. So for this, I'm all in like $1,200, and I could have just got a standard color and not paid an upcharge on that. But we're talking at least like $2,500, maybe $3,000 more for the Aries or the Athena. So the bands work. I'm loving my dips. I'm getting better at pull-ups. So don't get super overwhelmed with seeing the premium creme de la gym Aries 2.0 or Athenas of the world and think, hey, I need to just go all in and invest on that. Hey, let's start with the freaking skeleton here. Let's start with this beautiful upright, which is the PR5000 with the standard 1-inch holes, the 3x3, and that is future proof. And maybe 2 years from now, we'll see if I could always attach the Aries 2.0 or the Athena or something like that. But for now, I'm dialing it in. I mean, the cool thing about this too, it's a naked rack. I got plenty of space. I went with 93-inch. I would highly recommend you do that. But then if I wanted to get something like the Anchor Pro, which is the cable attachment, or even that futuristic Beyond Power Voltra, there's things out there like that that could attach anywhere on your uprights. Again, I'm probably going to invest in a couple more bands so I can do different band exercises. But let me know what you think. This is a naked power rack. So many people get overwhelmed and they don't even accept this as a thing without the all-in-one trainer attached to it. Let's stick to the basics. Let's stick to the foundational exercises, barbell training, weight plates, and let's keep it simple, dude. Let's not get overwhelmed and feel like we need to get the cable thing to go with it. Let me know what you think, what you're sitting on. If you have the Aries and Athena, is it as good as they say? Leave it in the comments down below. Should I get it? I don't know. But this is my naked rack right now, and I just wanted to say that it serves its purpose and it does it well. The Rep PR5000, I feel like you can't miss going with this. One thing about the wall mount is it's like lacks storage. So if I was gonna get a half rack off the wall, it would come out a lot further. I like the minimal design of this wall mount, but if I had a half rack, then I could put my plates right on the back upright here. So think about it. If I had plates right here on the back upright, it's as easy as that move. And that just adds efficiency to the home gym. And that's where I'm at in my home gym journey. If I had an upright right here, I slide the weight off and put it onto the barbell, decreasing some of the time it takes to load and unload weight plates instead of going over here and walking over here. Not that it's a huge big deal, but for me, it's like the efficiency is what I'm looking for. I want to get out here and I want to get effective workouts. So having minimal amounts of equipment like this naked power rack and making it efficient and really dialing it in on those foundational exercises, I think that could make for a very effective home gym for you. If you're just getting started, hey, it's a good place to start. Whatever you want to do. Let me know if you have any questions down below. See you in the next one.